What's up, guys? This is the kid DZD, aka the Drink King, Purple World Entertainment, live from the Dungeon Palace Studios. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for checking out the video. Really appreciate all you guys' support and what you're doing to help us build the channel. Thanks so much. I really appreciate that. I got an absolutely amazing video for you guys today. I'm going to be taking you guys on a full beat breakdown, how I made the beat, how I composed the song, and also how I dropped the vocals on the track. Now, what makes this video so special is that I've recently partnered with the guys at the company called Plugin Boutique, and they sent me a slew of plugins to get this track rocking. So not only am I going to show you guys how I composed the beat and what I did to it, but I'm also going to be showing you the plugins that I use, and you will be able to grab those plugins yourself. The Plugin Boutique has a nice Black Friday sale going on, and it's on their website. It's an amazing sale, and I want you guys to benefit from it the same way I did. I'm also going to leave the link in the video description for the Black Friday sale that the Plugin Boutique is having. That way you guys can check out all the plugins, and you guys can cop those for yourselves. Before we get to the video, guys, make sure you smash that subscribe button and also smash that bell notification so you guys don't miss another one of the videos that I drop. So without saying too much, let's jump inside the software and get this track rocking. Let's do it. All right, guys, we are live inside the MPC software. Once again, and I'm going to take you through this beat that I made. Now, keep in mind all of the plugins that are on this beat, everything that this beat was composed with. All the plugins are from Plugin Boutique and the Black Friday sale. On track 2, I use this plugin called Chords. Amazing plugin. This plugin here, what makes this plugin so unique is that it has presets in it, but these presets are designed to where it layers 2 different sounds together. So if you look at the plugin, up here it has your chord layer and then it has your note layer. So you can actually take chords from pianos or chords from guitars and then layer it with some notes of another piano or another guitar or just another instrument that they have in the preset. So that's why I like this plugin, and that's why it's called Chords. It layers your sounds together, and the plugin is split up into 2 sections. Up here is your chord layer, as I said, and you got your chord filter, your envelope to affect the chords, your filter to affect the chords, and then your level, how much of the gain you want to give this section. And then on your note layer, you have the same exact things. So you can control these different things independent. So that's why I love this plugin. And let me show you real quick. It has an array of presets, the factory presets that comes with it. You got pads, you got stabs, you got keys, you got leads, bass, strings, strum instruments, pluck. You even got vocal sounds that I used in this beat as well. Brass, rhythmic sounds, percussive sounds, atmospheric sounds, and sound effects. So if you notice, you got an array of sounds that you guys can choose from, man. So this plugin is absolutely awesome. I've been using it in most of my music production. So let me show you what I did with this. In the first track, I used a sound that's called, it's the E-piano sound. And this is what it sounds like. And it's layered with a bell, a Beth E-piano, and then it's layered with an octave bell. And that's what gives it like that twinkle sound. So that's what I mean. You can layer 2 sounds together and it absolutely comes out amazing in this plugin. So check this out. This is what I did with the first track. Let's solo that and let you hear what that sounds like. That's the first track. Just a nice little simple melody that I did with this. And the reason why I like this little melody is simply because being that it's layered, it's full and it's rich and it's not too thin, it's not too scarce. And that's hard to do with a backing melody sometimes. Sometimes you try and pick out sounds for a backing melody, a ground melody that will shape your whole beat. And it's hard to find melodies that are already full. You have to layer them with this, layer them with that, and then you come out with a full sound. But this plugin, this Chords plugin, actually does that for you. It layers 2 sounds together and it makes your sounds nice and full. The next track is the Chords plugin as well. And I did a few things to this. I used the Funky Wow Wow Vibes preset here. And that's what this sounds like. It's a nice little chime sound. It's almost like a sound effect, but not quite. You see what I'm saying? So the way I got the sound to shape is I use this plugin as well. This plugin is from Isotope. It's a nice delay plugin. and it's called DDLY, and it's the Dynamic Delay Processor plugin. And all it is just a delay effect that you can put on your sounds, and it gives it that nice, rich, crisp delay. And the reason why I like this plugin is because it actually has the filter in the plugin. Normally, you have to put your delay on and then use another EQ to shape out your delay, but this actually has it built into the delay, so you can shape out your delay sound. So you're gonna hear what it does to the sound. Let's play it in the beat. This delay plugin is absolutely amazing. That's why I use it. And then also I have the Neutron Elements compressor that's running. You guys probably heard of this plugin. It's absolutely amazing. You have your equalizers, your compressors, all of that inside of one plugin, and you can put them all on one channel strip. So I have an EQ going that cuts off the low end, and then I have a compressor going that's managing the peaks of this particular sound. So that's what I have going on this track. Very, 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 very nice underlaying sounds that this track has already. So let's go to track 4. And then track 4, I have the Chords plugin as well on track 4. And this is my bass sound that I have. And I'll show you what that sounds like. This is the bass. Now, if you notice, this bass sound has a little piano in it. That's what I mean, what I like about this Chords plugin. It has the bass guitar that's going, that's what you hear, the bass. And then in the note layer, it has a piano. It has a type of piano feel to it. So when you hold the bass, you'll hear the piano playing in the background. So let me show you what I did with this bass sound right here. This plugin here is absolutely amazing that I have going. Now this plugin is called Bass Room. Now let me explain to you what this plugin does. This plugin will actually recreate the sound of bass in your room. If you notice how the plugin is made, it's made like a room. You have your walls here on the side, on both sides, right here. And then you have your frequencies. The bottom would be your lowest frequency. That's your really, really bassy frequency. And then it goes up to your higher bass frequencies. And all it does is it shapes out the bass in your song. And you can bring out the lower end of your bass just by moving it back and forth. You can bring it out loud, or you can bring it out low. You can bring it down low. And you can really do this to any piece of your bass sound. You can also shape the bass by bringing these notches in. You can shape your bass and how much you want it to hone in on that specific frequency. So you can literally shape out the bass of your song within a room style. And this is amazing. I just recently started using this plugin, but I'm going to start using it on all of my bass instruments because I love what it does, especially when you're mixing your track. Next, on track 5, I have the Chords plugin again on track 5. And I have kind of like an organ sound with a stab to it. This is what that sounds like. It's made into a vocal kind of sound because it has that organ playing, and then it has like that vocal stab that's in it. So I have that running on a track, and this is what that sounds like. All right, and then on track 6, we have the Chords plugin once again. I have kind of like a sharper bass that's playing. I have my low bass that I showed you guys, and then this is kind of like a sharper bass that's playing. Let me solo this, and I'll show you how it sounds. See, it has like that sharp bass sound, and then it also has like a piano that's in the background of that. And if you look at the layers, it'll tell you what it is. It has that bass sound, and then in the note layer, it has a little piano sound that's in the back. And so with all of the instruments playing, this is what the track sounds like. And then after all of the instruments were done, I went to my trusty Dungeon drum kit, dropped some boom bap drums. That drum kit is available on my website, the Dungeon drum kit. You guys are gonna love it. And this is what the drums sound like on the track. Now what I'm going to do with this beat, I think it came out so nice that I'm going to mix this beat down really quickly using also another plugin from the Plugin Boutique. It's the iZotope Ozone plugin. We're going to drag this into Reaper, mix it down real quick, and then I'm going to drop some vocals on this beat because I'm loving it so much. So let's do that. All right, check it out, guys. For the sake of time, I pulled the track in the Reaper, arranged it real quick, did a little light leveling. Didn't do any mixing or anything like that because I want to show you guys just this plugin again from Plugin Boutique. Let's plug the mixer real quick. So I got my instrument track here. This is my instrument track right here. And I got all my instruments going to this instrument bus right here. Then I got all my drums, my 3 drums going to this drum bus right here. So I dragged these 2 buses, this drum bus and this instrument bus, to the mix bus. So on the mix bus right here, we're gonna go to iZotope. Okay, and we're gonna grab the Neutron 3 Elements plugin, and this is same plugin that we used to make the beat, but now we're gonna use the track assistant in this plugin right here. So all the track assistant does is it's gonna analyze the track, and then it's gonna give you like a full mix of the track, just a rough mix where you can start mixing the track, you know. So let me show you how you do that. Let's play the chorus part of the track, which is about right here. Just gonna loop that over, okay? And then we're gonna turn on track assistant. We're gonna put it on warm. You can put it on warm, balance, up front if you want the track to be up front, balance if you want just a little bit of balance in the track, and then you can put it on warm if you want the track to be kind of chill and laid back. So we're gonna put it on warm, then we're gonna hit next, and now it's waiting for me to play the audio. So it's gonna analyze the audio, and then we're gonna see what it's gonna do to the mix. All right, so it did a little light mixing on the track. We're gonna hit accept, and then it automatically tells you what plugins it put. So on the equalizer, it did this to the equalizer, dropped out a little bit in the mids, raised up a little bit on the high end. Then the compressor, it threw a compressor on there, and it has about 1.8 ratio. And then the attack and release, it adjusted a bit to 64. Then it put an exciter at the end to kind of give it just a little bit of a bump. So this is the mixing that the track did. So check it out. I'm going to disengage this plugin right here, and then I'm going to engage it and let you see what it did to the track. So this is without. I can kind of hear how it brought the bass out in the track just a bit more and kind of made the instruments amp up a little bit. So that's a good plugin to have. Again, all it does is it gives you a decent mix that you can start off with, and you can start arranging your track to kind of fit this mix. Or you can just use this if you want, if it comes out really, really good. And you can do everything from the plugin. You can adjust your equalizer, you can adjust your compressor, and you can even throw more effects on the plugin if you want. So really good track, Neutron Elements, once again from Plugin Boutique. And then what you can do after that is you can also use the iZotope Ozone 9 Elements, also from Plugin Boutique, and this does the same exact thing, but it does it for mastering. Now, of course, we're not ready to master this track yet because we haven't done everything to it, vocals on it, all that good stuff. But you can do the same exact thing. You can hit Master Assistant. You can let it listen to the track, and then it's going to give you an actual master of the track. That way you can kind of start there, and you can kind of compare your master, or you can use this master if you want. It's just a quick way. If you're moving in a hurry and you want to get an upfront idea out quick, you can throw that on there and use the mix assistant or the master assistant. So what we're going to do now is we're going to drop some vocals on this track, get the track rocking, and tie everything together. All right, so we ready to drop some vocals on the track. As you can see, I got my levels working right here. Now what I'm doing is I got my 2 vocal tracks just in case I want to record some double layers. And then I have my effects down here. I got my reverb, I got my delay, and then I got my auto tunes down here. So auto tunes, let me show you that track, the auto tune effect. Auto tune, Antares auto tunes, also from Plugin Boutique. You can grab this. You guys know what auto tune does already. Tunes your voice, that way you can have that nice whiny singing voice. If you guys want to do that, helps your vocals out. Even for you real good singers out there, this is a good plugin to have. Kind of tunes your vocals nice. That way you can your vocals can stay in tune with the song. So really nice plugin to have, also from the Plugin Boutique. Antares auto tunes. That's what we're going to be working with. So yeah, we're going to drop some vocals on this thing and get the track rocking. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm moving on the back streets. Yeah, I got the game. I got the game. I got the game. I got the game. Yeah. Nobody got it like me. Tell me who could whip a track up hotter than me. I got the bass game rocking, the drums came knocking. Now we all on the same vibe, head nod. When I'm cooking in the lab, look, I do as I please. I chop the MPC game up and do it with ease. No doubt it's on fire, 500 degrees. Make them other boys drop to their knees, just a little bit. You heard the name, make way for the Kang. You dropping waves on the track, but I'm making it rain. I'm taking suckers straight to flight school. So keep bobbing your head because you know I got the right groove. I got the game. I got the game. I got the game. I got the game. Yeah.
That does it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Once again, make sure you guys check out the Black Friday sale that is going on at the Plugin Boutique. You do not want to miss that sale. All the links will be in the video description to the plugins that I used here, and also a link will be in the video description to the Black Friday sale, so you guys can check that out for yourselves. Make sure you guys are following my Instagram at The Drink Kang, and also follow my new Instagram page at Purple World Beats. You guys do not want to miss out on the content that we drop there. That does it for the video, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is your boy DZD, aka The Drink Kang, Purple World Entertainment, live from the Dungeon Palace Studios, and I will check you guys in the next video. Peace out.
I got the game. I got the game. I got the game. I got the game. Yeah. Nobody got it like me. Tell me who could whip a track up hotter than me. I got the bass game rocking, the drums came knocking.